Humans of the cardboard, welcome back to Just Nuts, guys. Today we're talking about a set reveal that just happened today for the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG. That is the brand new Battles of Legend Monstrous Revenge. Very excited to get this officially announced. Sometimes you have to wonder, are they eventually going to cut some of these different sets and move on to a different format, a different way of importing some of these cards, or just giving us new cards? But here we are getting another one this year. Battles of Legend has actually been pretty on, I would say, the last couple of years. It's not been too shabby. There tends to be a good amount of reprints in there, like solid reprints, and there tends to be a lot of the OCG sets that ended up that we don't have a direct correlation for. Correlative set to get those cards in, and so they end up coming in this set, which is very cool because some of those sets do end up having a handful of really interesting cards in them, which we'll go through here. So we have a bunch of details just to get started on, and let's get into it. Battles of Legend Monstrous Revenge introduces 52 new cards plus a bunch of returning favorites. This all-foil booster set weaves a tale of knights, dragons, ghosts, and serpents alongside cards for many different decks seen in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga and anime series. Led by the new Dark Magician, the Knight of Dragon Magic, Armed Neos, Assault Synchron, big one here. This is the big one out of these, in my opinion. Numbers Last Hope, Odd Eyes Rebellion, Xyz Dragon, and Rocket Coder. This card's also interesting, but so just looking at that first, this is Assault Synchron, by the way, guys. This card is insane. It's a tuner. It's a level 2 tuner that has the most generic, extension effect pretty much known to man. I think it just says, literally once per turn, special this from hand. It needs, no requirement on field, no requirement in grave, no requirement in hand, no requirement in deck. It just jumps on the board as a tuner is really good. And I think it has another effect where, I think if it's engraved in a synchro monster you control is or a synchro monster is tributed, one of your synchro monsters is tributed or banished, you can reborn it or something, reborn this card, or maybe, I don't know, it's a good extension effect on top of that. So an even higher ceiling extension potential even after that. Plus his design looks awesome. I love him. He's like if Black Wings were a machine and looks awesome. I love him. Okay, let's keep moving. Whoa, what the heck? Okay, moving on. The monstrous denizens of this 100 plus card booster set also includes Xdox Hydra, which can weaken your opponent's monsters from the extra deck categories and draws you a card for every 1,000 battle damage it inflicts. Also, you can beef up your extra deck with the new Tri-Edge Master Synchro Monster, the XYZ/Pendulum, Didaratant, the Ooze Giant, and many more, from Underworld Ghost to Puppet Chessmen, Performapals to Sky Strikers. You'll find new cards for plenty of decks inside. So, as far as these weird extra deck monsters announced here, these were actually revealed in a smaller, set in the OCG. I don't think any of these cards were that good. I think Tri-Edge Master was kind of interesting, but the other, all the rest of them, there was a bunch of them, are really not doing that much in my opinion. Sky Strikers, so these I think will be the OCG Sky Striker cards they ended up getting this year at the end of the year. I don't think they ended up being very strong for them, so whatever, but yeah, it's there. But yeah. Moving on, Battles of Legend Monstrous Revenge is also the first booster set for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game to celebrate its 25th anniversary with quarter-century secret rares. Very curious to see what exactly those look like. I'm not a huge rarity guy where I need the highest rarity of any card. So whatever, but if I got my hands on one, I certainly wouldn't complain. But still excited to see what those look like. You can find quarter-century secret rare versions of new cards like Armed Neos, an Assault Synchron. That's awesome. That Assault, a card as good as Assault Synchron is going to get this crazy new rarity. But also for iconic cards from the game's history like Dark Armed Dragon, Dante Traveling of the Burning Abyss, and a new alternate art of Sky Striker, Mobilizing Gauge. Wow. Okay. Wow, okay, nice. Plus some of today's hottest cards like Rite of Aramesir, Divine Arsenal, AA Zeus, Sky Thunder, and Welcome Labyrinth. Just throw in a super high rarity bump for Welcome Labyrinth. That's crazy. All available in quarter century secret rares. Each 5-card pack's been named blah, blah, blah. Launch date is June 23rd. That's actually not bad. That's not that far away. I mean, it's 4 months, but, you know, from announcement, 4 months is honestly not too shabby. So very, very cool. 102 card set, it looks like here. All foils. Very exciting. I can't wait to see it. And to be honest, if you want to know as far as the cards here, obviously they don't have all the reprints announced here. But obviously there's going to be reprints, and there's probably going to be a handful of other really nice ones that, you know, are probably some meta staple adjacent, you know, more expensive cards there. We'll see what happens with that. But also, just keep in mind, as far as the 52 brand new cards, this is just going to be an amalgamation of like Animation Chronicle, which we should start getting reveals here soon for the OCG. It's going to be a bunch of those cards most likely, and then a couple of the other, you know, just random cards that they got here and there that we never ended up getting as well. But Assault Synchron is the big winner right now. That's probably the chase card of the set, in my opinion, because I really think there's going to be a couple of crazy synchro strategies where he is quite good, but we'll obviously have to see when we end up there. But very, very cool nonetheless. Very excited to see. Just kind of a throwing it at you guys. Keep it in mind. Another new set, and Battle's Legend is no sleeper set for sure. This is like, you know, sometimes, I mean, depending on what you specifically look for, this could be more impactful to you than like a legit core set. So really depends, but it's a big one. So very, very exciting. I love it. I can't wait to see what we get from the Animation Chronicle stuff. That'll probably end up in here. I can't wait to see what other, you know, really nice reprints we might get, or also other new cards that are coming from elsewhere. That stuff's all really cool. So I'm out of here for today. Thank you so much for watching as always. Let me know in the comment section down below what most you're excited for this set, or maybe even you could say what are you most excited for Animation Chronicle that you hope ends up in this set that way, because that would be a pretty quick import, because like I think they're going to get Animation Chronicle in like 2 months, and then we're going to get this like 2 months later, or even less than that. So that's pretty crazy. But yeah, a lot of cool stuff. I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. See you in the next one. Peace.